My name is Brenda Stump. I am co-owner of Shenanigans along with Rick Dunham. I've been here for 6 years. He has been here for 14, give or take. We are a bar, bowling alley, and restaurant, all three combined. We have a 6-lane center. We run leagues all winter long, which are generally all the time full. We have a dining room that fits approximately 75, 80 people, and a very large bar area, as you can see. So all the drinks they want. The place was built back in 1952, originally just as a bar and bowling alley. They had added on the side areas probably 15 years after that date or so, just give or take. This place has had junior bowling leagues since I was a little kid, so I've basically been bowling here since I've been 7 years old. From youth league to junior league to senior league, now to adult leagues, co-ed leagues, and all that good stuff. I was a stay-at-home mom, had my 2 kids. They went off to school. Last one went off 7 years ago. I knew Rick as a very good friend. I was a bowler here, obviously. Favorite place to eat, restaurant-wise. I got to know him really good, and he brought the opportunity up to us, and after months of thinking, we went ahead and dove in. So here we are today. There's a lot more hours here than a person realizes. A lot more behind-the-scenes work that a person doesn't realize. I feel like you hear all the time. Originally it was Michael's. It was Michael's because the Michael's brothers had owned it. That I do know. After the Michael's brothers were out of here, and I don't know who was in after them, but the name got changed to Shenanigans then at the time. If there was any reason behind it, I didn't hear of any, and I'm not aware of why it got changed, besides the fact that they needed to get rid of the Michaels name. So it was just something they pulled out of the hat. Could have been. Or maybe they had shenanigans going on around here, I don't know. Back in the day. The fish tank behind me wasn't there. That was a stage for what they called Go-Go Girls. I wasn't around at that time. There's a lot of people who were and remember the place as that being that. They often ask if we're going to ever bring that back. So this area here would have been this was the 21-year-old bar. Back where the dining room is now was the 18-year-old bar. But you had your front entrance, side entrance, and that was all blocked off to go that way. But I also hear them people who snuck in this section just because, too, on the nights that they had the Go-Go Girls. A couple years ago when we were remodeling the front of the building, we had torn out a couple of inside walls, and we had found this inside of there. It's pretty interesting. Back in the day, admission and beer were $1.25. These are pictures of the teenage bar, which was in the back. And they had bands, and this is how we kind of figured out about their Go-Go Girls, was they had a 21-year-old bar with the Go-Go Girls up here. But it's pretty interesting, so we thought we'd hang on to that. As you show that to people, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. For your comfort, complete carpeting. Yeah, I know, that's funny. But, like you said, somebody also said the most beautiful teen bar in the valley. I wish it was in color. Yep, and we got some pictures of when the place first opened. The original owner was Miller's Bar and Bowling back in that day. I don't know how long he was here or anything like that, but this was the original front before any of the sides got tacked on. It's a very nice, quaint community. Yeah, we don't have a specialty drink or a specialty dish or anything like that. People around here are steak, potatoes, and old fashions. They don't venture out on a limb by any means and try anything different at all. So, but old fashions is the main drink around here. We make our own old fashioned mix. You can buy it already made, but we choose to make our own. But yeah, that's the choice of drink around here, so we don't need to make up no specialty drinks for anybody. We also carry Stone Arts Brewery. They used to be the old Adlerbrow downtown Appleton. We carry their 6th grain and stout. 6th grain one is very popular. We won't take that one off for them. We'll keep that one on. Well, your Bud Light, Miller Lite are always going to outbeat that one, but that one by far is one of their better ones. We have a lot of our bowlers that patronize us very well, even through the off months. But we have a lot of non-bowlers that come in and, you know, just come in for a few cocktails here and there once in a while. So I think you could probably weigh them out pretty evenly from the bowling side and from the other side. We have good group of regulars. The leagues here are, majority of them are a very good group of people. Each league has got their own serious, do you call it, bowlers? And each league's got more of your, let's have a drink and then we'll bowl. Yes, competitive guys are very competitive. They don't drink a drop until they're done bowling. If they're not bowling the way they should be bowling, it's lane problems or lane conditions or something like that you'll hear. Has nothing to do with them and how they're bowling that night. It's funny, the excuses you hear. So, oh, my thumb's sticking tonight. Oh, well, okay. Lanes aren't oiled right. Oh, whatever. We oil them the same all the time for every league, so. Well, I recall last year, I didn't see the 300 get shot last year. I did see a 298. It's kind of funny. People still kind of keep bowling, but once you do get to that last ball, it's like it's funny how it works, because they'll all bowl. This guy will get up just like normal because it's his turn, and then everything just gets quiet. It's like everybody stops, nobody moves, everybody's quiet. You wait and see what it's going to do. And you shoot an 8. Oh, well. Oh, it's a good game no matter what. I mean, it's, yeah, let's have a drink, good game, blah, 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 high-fiving, and... But then, you know, an hour later, the guy who did it's like, damn, if I could only got a strike out of that. It's a big difference between 298 and 300.